Haruta is a Hebrew word that means fellowship.
A lot of my friends in Korea prefer to study alone.
The more proactive roles our students take, the better problem-solving skills they will acquire.
I'm sure many high school students will find the next question very much interesting.
The research topics in which I'm interested include metacognition, cognitive psychology. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Pyung-ho Kim and I'm an assistant professor of Department of Educational Psychology at Seoul Women's University. Thank you, first of all, for making a visit to our channel. Since your time is extremely valuable, we promise that we will provide contents that you will find beneficial and meaningful in a timely fashion. And this is Soyun. Soyun, could you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Soyun Yang and I'm a sophomore at Seoul Women's University, majoring in educational psychology.
So you will be my interviewer today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Now, I'd like to hear from you. Could you briefly introduce yourself other than your affiliation?
Yes, I've received my master's and doctoral degrees from Teachers College, Columbia University in New York. And it's been more than 7 years since I started teaching here in Korea. Some courses I teach include educational psychology, cognitive psychology, theories of brain-based education, learning psychology, and motivation in learning, both in graduate and undergraduate levels.
The list of courses you just mentioned sound pretty fascinating. I'm particularly interested in taking motivation in learning.
Yeah, that course is available when you advance to a junior year.
Looking forward to that. Now, since you're a professor, I'm sure you do a lot of research too, right?
Yeah, it's a huge part of my job description other than teaching.
I see. Then, what are some of your research interests?
The research topics in which I'm interested include metacognition, cognitive science, educational evaluation, emotional regulation among learners, learning motivation, and in-class participation in college lecture environments.
Could you tell us how you became interested in those topics?
That's mainly because the problems I would like to resolve include college students' low academic motivation, lack of studying skills for test preparation, and poor means of handling distress that arises from studying.
Since Seoul Women's University is the only institution in Korea that offers a Department of Educational Psychology, I'm sure many high school students will find the next question very much interesting.
Alright, I wonder what that's going to be.
How can skills and competencies acquired from the Department of Educational Psychology help students in the future?
That's a good question. I would like to emphasize our mission first for that. The Department of Educational Psychology attempts to foster individuals who can analyze educational phenomena in both school settings and social institutions using knowledge and theoretical systems of psychology. Our graduates will be able to contribute to improvement of quality as well as effectiveness of educational activities on the field to which they will advance.
That's outstanding. When I was in high school, my teachers usually gave us many problems and made us solve them, whether we found it important or not. On the other hand, the learning experience at the Department of Educational Psychology was completely different.
Well, yes, I personally believe that the first step to resolve a problem is to define one. Our students are well capable of defining an educational or social problem, suggesting various methods of resolutions, and applying them for a better result. The more proactive roles our students take, the better problem-solving skills they will acquire.
Also, I heard that professors at the Department of Educational Psychology spend considerable time advising students.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest assets we have here.
It's remarkable. Now, what topics are usually discussed during student advising?
During the COVID-19 years, which were 2020 and 2021, students appeared to be stressed, demotivated, and even depressed. It's not a surprise, of course. They must have felt detached from other students, resulting in low academic motivation. On the other hand, many of them seem to enjoy some advantages that online learning settings could provide, such as not having to commute to the campus from home, which could take longer than an hour.
I was one of them who actually enjoyed the online learning experience.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm sure you weren't the only one who felt that way.
Good to hear that. What other topics are students usually interested in?
Students also pay much attention to job searching in the fields of their interests, pursuing master's degree in the future, and how to get A pluses from their courses. I try to guide them by providing some studying strategies, showing what career path they can pursue, and what activities and projects in which they have opportunities to participate.
Okay, I see. Well then, the next question is my personal favorite. What are some studying strategies you'd like to recommend to college students?
Well, that's my specialty. I'm glad you asked me that question. These two strategies I'm about to tell you consist of metacognitive procedures.
There are two. What's the first one?
Well, first one is called blank paper review. So after a class is over, students grab a blank piece of paper and they try to write down anything that comes to their mind from the class. It could be keywords, graphs, table of contents, even a joke that a professor made during the class. The catch here is that they are not allowed to use any other material like slideshows, textbooks, and notes they wrote down. The very fundamental idea is that students put themselves into a situation that is similar to that of actual test settings, where no materials are provided unless it's an open book exam. The greatest advantage of this approach is that students can distinguish what they actually know from what they don't know.
You told us about this blank paper method previously, and I actually applied it to myself, and the test result was great.
Oh, that's good to hear. See, it works really well for everyone.
It was very effective, but at the same time, it was really stressful.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea what to write in the beginning.
Yeah, that's kind of a side effect for the good results. But I recommend it to all the other students, regardless of their majors.
And what's the other strategy?
Second is called Havruta learning. Havruta is a Hebrew word that means fellowship. It's a unique Jewish method in which two or more partners struggle to understand given information and discuss how to apply it to a wider perspective. Instead of studying alone, by implementing this method, students can expand their knowledge and better contain the reviewed contents in their long-term memories.
That's an unusual way of studying because a lot of my friends in Korea prefer to study alone. Okay, here's the last question for today's interview.
Oh, last one already?
Yes, unfortunately. Are there any concluding remarks you'd like to share to wrap up the interview?
Sure. I would like to welcome everybody to our channel, and I hope you will also enjoy watching other videos to further explore the Department of Educational Psychology.
Thank you for your time, Professor Kim. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me today. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, the honor is mine. I hope you found today's video interesting and helpful. Please follow these links for more information.
So that's it?
Yes, that's it for today.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye everyone.